entrepreneur. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. Welcome to this special presentation entitled Three Ways the Ultimate Insiders Strategically Leverage Their Daily Foot Traffic to Make a Whole Lot More Money, and How You and I Can Too. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is going to focus on three extremely brain dead simple ways that the ultimate insiders consistently and strategically leverage their extremely valuable daily foot traffic, and how and why you and I can too. Entrepreneur, you've heard it said 1,000 times, so for the record, let's make it 1,001 times. Ladies and gentlemen, the most expensive customer and or client you will ever have is that very first extremely valuable customer or client. It is a statistical proven fact. It is on average 500% more expensive and or less expensive to create a new first-time customer than it is to retain or reactivate an old client and or customer. The first time you convince someone to do business with you, on average, between 60 and 90% of your cost is going to the expense of finding and then convincing them to become a customer. Once they come back and become a repeat long-term customer and or client, you switch from 60 to 80% profitability. And it could be higher if these are digital products and services online. So needless to say, ladies and gentlemen, you want to concentrate on leveraging the people who come to your business, whether it's on or offline. Now, take a look at this first screenshot here. How many times have you gone to your local theater and you've seen this on the screen before the movie starts, or right before they show, the coming attractions? Local businesses have come to the conclusion that it makes sense to leverage this downtime. The people are pretty much a captive audience. They've paid, they settled into the seats. They're not going anywhere, other than periodically go to the concession stands and the restroom and whatnot. But for the most part, before that movie starts, they're just sitting there. Of course, they're tweeting and, texting and all that. But the point is, some local businesses have taken advantage of this. Now, personally, between you and I think if you test, you'll find there's a way, or several ways, but a much more powerful way. In fact, let's, for the sake of example, say these were two different audiences in a local movie theater. One company or set of companies tried to advertise on the big screen. That's company A. We're going to do an A/B split test here. And for those of you not familiar with that, A/B split testing just means you have two different offers and you judge based on how the audience responds. And this tells you what your particular target audience responds to best or doesn't respond to. Now, the next group, Group B, who are going to see the same movies, by the way, same companies, but instead of them doing it on the big screen, they're going to give each person that walked in there a coupon of some kind. And it's going to tell them to text to enter a free drawing or text to get a coupon for 20% off or whatever. Dime to donuts, ladies and gentlemen. The people who got that actual coupon are going to be more likely to redeem it than people who just watch something coming at them on the screen. So with that said, let's take a look at three extremely simple ways to strategically leverage your daily foot traffic. Here's the first thing you need to be doing, entrepreneur. Create a daily grab bag for your top 20% customers that spend over a certain amount. Now let's just use, for a specific example, a major retailer like Best Buy. They spend an awful lot of money on traditional advertising mediums. I mean, they're all over social media as well, but they do massive advertising, local newspapers, television, radio, and on and on and on. Now, they get people, no doubt, to come into that store, but here's my point. Let's suppose on any given day they do $200,000, and this figure may be low, it may be high, just depending on the locale. It's the concept, entrepreneur, not the specific numbers you need to be concentrating on. But here's the point. Let's suppose 1,000 people came to the store and spent $200,000, and let's say it works out to the average customer spent $250. Now, don't hold me to these numbers. I'm just using this as an example, but here's the point. They can raise the bar and say every customer that spends over $300, they get to reach into a grab bag. Now, what's going to be in this grab bag? All kind of goodies that is going to create word of mouth for Best Buy, let's say they're located in a mall. They might give them a universal card that says they can go to every store in that mall and get 20% off their first purchase. Another time they get a $100 gas card. Now remember, this is only the people who spent over a certain amount. In other words, they're top 20 percenters. And if they spend over, say, $1,000, they get to reach into another grab bag on top of that. In other words, these people are going to be all over Facebook, all over social media, Twitter, letting the world know about their good fortune. You best believe. They might win a $500 gas card. Whatever it takes. They might win a special card that says, come in on your birthday and you get X% off, and you get X% off your next 5 purchases. Whatever. The point is, create some sort of grab bag for your best customers. In other words, leverage your daily foot traffic. Here's the second thing you should do. Leverage the small business owners and or service providers and entrepreneur and solopreneurs that are amongst your extremely valuable customer and or client base by having a weekly free drawing from business people. You might, like, let's say you run a donut shop, a bakery. You put a big fishbowl up there and says, drop your business card, small business owners and or service providers slash entrepreneurs only. So in other words, the average person who doesn't own a business, they don't put their name and phone number in there. Now you can have a special bowl just for regular customers. But the point is, every week you're going to let some business win X amount of goodies. And here's the way you do it. You say, you've won X amount of, let's say, bakery goods, $50 worth of bakery goods. Now, it will cost you money to deliver it to their business, so you have to charge them a $15 surcharge to cover your gas. But if they pick it up, it's free. Now, what do you do for everybody else every week that's putting these business people, that are putting their name in there? You get them on your mobile or your email marketing list, and you send them a coupon, a time-sensitive coupon for them to come in. And part two will cover some other stuff. But the point is, you got people in your business, in your customer client base who are entrepreneurs. You need to tap into them because some of them are in the Chamber of Commerce, some of them all over social media. You need to be tapping into that, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the third thing. Always, 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 entrepreneur. Leverage the different important events in your customers' and clients' lives by using various clubs. Mother's Day Club, Father's Day Club, Valentine's Day Club, on and on. Small Business Owners Club, whatever, Senior Citizens Club, whatever your kids club, whatever your customer base dictates. Get a club. People love to be a part of groups. Leverage it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can see how this short, simple, and to the point video that you can and should be strategically leveraging your daily foot traffic to make a whole lot more money. With that said, for those of you who want to discover how you're going to add an additional 25% more gross profit to your bottom line, do so in the next 90 days or less without having to add any new customers or clients, then ladies and gentlemen, grab your free 9-page special report. Just head over to youcanmarketonlinenow.com/sales because that's where you get it. This is Mark Newsom, Mr. Marketing. We'll see you again next time on the Marketing Minute.